Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Young Race Predator. Today, we're going to be doing the Constructor and Drivers Championship predictions. I know it's too late, but we have come to know about how the speed of the car, the performance of the players. Only then we can decide about how the championship is going to be. That's why I'm going to be talking about the Constructor and the Drivers Championship predictions in this video. First, we'll go on to the Constructors. And the leaderboard will be starting from 10th to 1st. In 10th place, we have Haas. Now, as in the previous prediction videos I have told, Haas is the only team in the entire top 10 teams to have two rookies. That two people who are entirely new to the car, new to the team, and new to Formula One. So, in order them to adapt to the car and get more used up to the circuit, they have to perform very well in order to go to up to like they in order to come to a situation where they at least finish in 16th place in qualification. So even if it is like that, Haas it's still not going really fast as how it was in 2016 and 2018. That's why I feel Haas will be in last, but will take a step back from Williams, who I feel will finish in ninth place. Now, Williams, the only person performing very well is George Russell, that too only during qualifying sessions, and I think that will can also be involved when it comes to the leaderboard on the championship. How is the car and um, due to this result, how does it affect the result, race result, etc. So I feel Williams will take a step ahead of Haas. Eighth place we have Alfa Romeo again. The Antonio Giovinazzi and Kimi Raikkonen are like players who play at like a medium pace when it comes to the speed of the Alfa Romeo car itself. They have managed to go into Q2, Q only once in Q3 this year, but we cannot judge through its speed. We need to judge through the players as well. I mean, in Baku, Antonio Giovinazzi was in the points, but due to a lockup, he tried to go around the outside, but Kimi Raikkonen found the shortest way and then took a point. So I feel Alfa Romeo will be 8th this time. In 7th, 6th, and 5th are Alpine, Aston Martin, and AlphaTauri. Now, this is a huge battle in the entire championship. Will AlphaTauri take 6th place and Aston Martin take 5th place? Will Alpine take 5th place, Aston Martin in 6th, or AlphaTauri in 5th? It mainly depends on how the team is performing and especially the players. Yuki Tsunoda and AlphaTauri has now started to score more points with AlphaTauri. He had now finished in 7th place in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and Gasly finished on the podium. The car is extremely good. In Aston Martin as well, the drivers are incomparable because it's Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll, both unbelievable performers when it comes to the team. In Alpine, Esteban Ocon is the only one performing, but as he retired the race, Fernando Alonso tried his best and he finished in 6th place for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, which is not bad. But like I had told in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix predictions, it mainly depends on the strategy that the team is putting in order to get more points. So I feel when it comes to that, AlphaTauri have a great opportunity, and AlphaTauri will take 5th ahead of Aston Martin, and Alpine will be finishing in 7th place. 4th and 3rd is the battle between McLaren and Ferrari. McLaren have Lando Norris, who's performing very well. He's got 3 podiums with the team, 2 podiums this year. Daniel Ricciardo, he's new to the team and is still trying to get used up with the car. But unlike Ferrari, where the drivers are already used to the car. I mean, Charles Leclerc has been driving Ferrari for about 3 years straight, and Carlos Sainz is new to the team. We can easily say that he's used up to the car due to his podium in Monaco and his comeback drive from 15th on the 15th up to 9th in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix due to a lockup which caused a situation. So I think Ferrari have a chance of finishing in 3rd ahead of McLaren. So that like next year when it comes to Ricardo and Norris, I think Ricardo might perform much more better and take McLaren to 3rd. But I feel Ferrari will take a 3rd this time in order to give a big comeback. And in 2nd and 1st is the big battle between Red Bull and Mercedes. Now this is a shock in my predictions. Red Bull are going to be the constructor champion because now Verstappen is always a star performer for the team. Sergio Perez, good player, and he has proven to the team that he is a wonderful player. He has won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. What more does he need to prove? He is the correct teammate for Max Verstappen this year, and I think if they keep going on like this, Red Bull could get more points, more win championships, and win races, etc. So I think Red Bull will give a comeback this year with winning efforts by Max Verstappen and podium possibilities for Sergio Perez, and Mercedes have to stick for second because I feel they're really missing Daz. The car is not gone really fast as expected. Valtteri Bottas failing to finish in the points for about 3 races out of 6 this year, and Lewis Hamilton being the only performer in the entire 6 races. Although in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, a big lockup which made him finish in 15th place. So I feel Red Bull have a chance of winning the Constructors' Championship this time, ahead of Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, AlphaTauri, Aston Martin in 6th place, ahead of Alpine and Alfa Romeo. Williams will be taking the step ahead of Haas. The Drivers' Championship, Nikita Mazepin in 20th, 19th surprisingly Nicholas Latifi, 18th Mick Schumacher, 17th George Russell, and in 16th is the Alfa Romeo of Kimi Raikkonen. Now, out of all players, we take Alfa Romeo, Williams, and Haas as the top 3 slowest when it comes to car speed as well, not only the tactics of the players. And I feel George Russell, the only time when he's performing superbly well is on Saturday during qualifying. The Saturday man. Kimi Raikkonen giving his best performance with Alfa Romeo, and Alfa Romeo is a strong car though. So I feel he could at least get a 16th place. George Russell could get a 17th or 16th. But the reason why I say Nicholas Latifi could be behind Mick Schumacher is because this is the second season where Nicholas Latifi is racing, and he's still not got a point so far. If you are new to the season and have not got a point, could be acceptable, not for 2 to 3 years straight or etc. So if Nicholas Latifi fails to score a point, he might even finish in last place. But it mainly depends on the retirements as well. And I feel Mazepin might give the best chance of at least taking 19th place. I feel he might take 20th. Schumacher might score a point this year. He's performing a bit well, out qualifying his teammate. I feel he'll be in 18th, ahead of Nicholas Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. 15th, 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th, all in a row. Antonio Giovinazzi, and then Yuki Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, and the 2 drivers of Lance Stroll and Esteban Ocon. Now, out of these, the strong performers are Esteban Ocon and Lance Stroll. They have the ability to enter a top 10. But we have seen the performances of Sebastian Vettel, who I feel will be in 10th place, and Ricardo, who might perform very well in the end, taking a 9th place. There are chances of these 4 battling it out for at least a 10th or a 9th in the championship. But because McLaren is fast and Ricardo might get used to the car, he's a king of the late breaker. He waits till the very end like Sebastian Vettel and then scores. So I feel Ricardo and Vettel have a chance of coming in the top 10, and Esteban Ocon will have to stick for 11th, ahead of Lance Stroll. There are chances of them to swap as well, but I feel Ricardo can have a great chance of being ahead of Vettel with Esteban Ocon ahead of Stroll. In 8th place, we have Pierre Gasly, and in 7th is Carlos Sainz, 2 rivals when it comes to the car and the speed of the player and the tactics. Because we know in Brazil 2019, Gasly finished 2nd and Sainz finished 4th from 20th on the grid due to a penalty by Lewis Hamilton. Sainz managed to finish on the podium. In the Italian Grand Prix of 2020, Carlos Sainz managed to finish ahead of Pierre Gasly, same in Sakir 2020 as well. And in Monaco this year, he managed to score more than Gasly as well. But in Azerbaijan, Gasly outqualified him. These 2 are really big rivals on track. And I mean, this is what should be appreciated a lot. Like Verstappen and Hamilton, like Sergio Perez and Charles Leclerc or Lando Norris. Sainz and Gasly should be appreciated as well. So there are chances of them to battle for a sixth place, because I feel Charles Leclerc managed to take that place up. But Sainz and Gasly are really important. I feel Gasly has a chance of finishing in seventh place, but has a difference like about of 12 or 13 points with Carlos Sainz, who might finish in eighth. So I feel Gasly can finish in eighth, behind the Ferrari, which is fast, of Carlos Sainz. Charles Leclerc, his third year straight with Ferrari, and has performed very well. I mean, two poles, but did not manage to get on the podium. He had a great chance, though, of getting past Pierre Gasly in the final lap. So I think he'll finish in sixth place. But will have to stick behind the McLaren of Lando Norris. That is a big surprise in my predictions indeed, because Lando Norris has been performing very well, two podiums with McLaren. He was about to finish in fourth place ahead of Charles Leclerc in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So I feel Norris has a big chance, the great ability in order to finish in fifth place, number 4, and in P4, P3, P2 and P1. We'll be talking about P4 and P3, a short talk between Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez winning the Azerbaijan Grand Prix of 2021. Valtteri Bottas failing to score a point and retiring the race in Monaco as well. Perez managed to finish in fourth place. So I feel Sergio Perez can perform much better than Valtteri Bottas. Might be his last season, or next year might be his last season, but Valtteri Bottas needs to perform if he needs a seat next year. So I think Bottas might manage to finish in fourth place, which might be the maximum, behind Sergio Perez, who will get a third place with Red Bull on his debut year. And in second and third, there are chances of these two to swap the biggest battle of the entire year. Hamilton and Verstappen. I feel Hamilton can grab the Drivers' Championship and 8th World Championship, because with the car going slow, he has managed to plot good strategies and finish on top of the podium. And Verstappen has been performing well with the Red Bull car as well. I mean, the difference between the points is 4. So if Hamilton manages to perform in races like France, but I feel in the predictions Verstappen might. We'll be looking forward to the French Grand Prix predictions from now. But if Lewis Hamilton has to win the Drivers' Championship, he has to win many races: Belgium, Monza, Saudi Arabia, French, Austria. All these are very important when it comes to the battle between Hamilton and Verstappen. A very huge battle in the entire year. So I feel Hamilton has a chance of finishing in P1, Verstappen in P2. There might be a huge shock for Max Verstappen to be a Formula One world champion this year. So we need to wait till the very end in order to look at the how the championship is going to turn out. But I feel Hamilton will be P1 ahead of Max Verstappen, who might be able to perform superbly, ace his excellence in 2022. So this is my drivers leaderboard. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the like button, share these with your all the Formula One fans, your friends, your family, and do hit the notification bell and hit the subscribe button in order so that you will get to know that I'm releasing more videos. In the next video, we'll be talking about our Mercedes drilling missing DAS or French Grand Prix predictions. Until then, next time, goodbye. Please subscribe. Bye.